It's time again for Fishing Tales with Mike Sakamoto.
I want to catch my fishing tails, hang 'em up high with a silver nail. Gonna bring back another fishing tale, so I can tell everybody my big fishing tale.
Hi, I'm Mike Sakamoto, and thanks for joining me on Fishing Tales. You know, one of my favorite pastimes is diving. So on today's show, we're going to do some free diving for all kinds of reef fish with Lanai boy Gary Onuma. He and I are going to spear some uku, kole, uhu, which is the parrotfish, and some nice-sized roy. It's going to be a terrific show, so don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with a Free Divers Fishing Tale. A while back, I heard about Gary Onuma's diving talents. So when I was on Lanai, I caught up with him and asked him if he'd do some free diving with me in Kona. He said, no problem. From the look of things, we're in for a good day. Our boat for this trip is the 30-foot My Boat, skippered by Ruben Rubio and first mate Don Tuttle. As we left the slip in Honolulu Boat Harbor, I scanned the shoreline areas and was happy to see very little breaking waves. The weather on the Kona coast had really settled down, and the water was now perfect for diving. So Captain Ruben headed straight out from the harbor and then made a left toward Kaiwi Point, our diving destination on this adventure. In the meantime, Don Tuttle talked with Lanai diver Gary Onuma, my diving partner for the day. A perfectionist from the word go, Gary spent the time checking his spear gun while I talked with Captain Ruben.
Okay,
Coming up.
All right, Mike.
How's it, Ruben?
Okay, great.
So we're gonna go around Kaiwi, eh? The water looks pretty good today.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some diving right on Kaiwi Point, about 30, 40 feet of water.
Okay, good. Settled down quite a bit, no? It was rough for a while.
Yeah, last couple of days been real rough.
So, that place drops off pretty fast. It gets deep real
Yeah.
quick. Get uhu, uku,
Yeah,
kole.
there's a lot of fish out there.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of uhu, kole, a lot of yellow-eyed tang.
Yeah, okay,
Black kole.
good. I'll get my stuff ready.
Okay,
About
great.
5 minutes, right?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Get your spear nice and sharp.
Okay.
You're all set.
Hey, Gary, we're on the spot. It's about 30, 35 feet, about there. Is that okay?
Fine, no problem.
No problem. Okay. Tell me about the spear gun. This is really interesting. You made this, right?
I made this gun. I was trying to make a modern Tahitian gun. Skinny shaft, quarter-inch, spring stainless.
Okay.
Barb set far down from the point. Weak rubber, stretch them far. And for streamlining, I've glued the cord directly to the spear.
Oh, it's glued in.
Yeah, and
there.
the cord sits right under the spear in that little groove. So you have a real clean sight picture.
Oh, when you're looking down the shaft.
Right.
So what's the effective range?
Well, I like to shoot within 10 feet of the point.
That's close, eh?
Well, you know, I don't like to miss you.
Tell me about this one. This one is the most interesting. I've never seen anybody shoot with this. This is a three-pronged gun, you might say.
Yeah, I invented this. I was trying to combine the virtues of a spear gun and a Hawaiian sling. It's accurate like a gun, and it's really simple to use like a sling. You just poke this end over here into the trigger housing, and you're ready to go. And it stores the energy for you.
And you can shoot about 6 to 8 feet.
Well, it's the
Really
length
accurate.
of the rubber stretch, you know,
Yeah.
so maybe 5 feet from the tip of the point.
And really accurate.
Real accurate and very effective on small game.
All right. Well, maybe we can see you use them. When
Yeah.
we get in the water.
Right, okay.
You suit up right now. Oh, like I said, Gary, let's suit up and hit the water.
All right, look at that clarity.
Nice day, huh?
Yeah, looks like we're in for a real good day.
Clean, boy. The water was pretty calm for about a week and a half, so the water, you know, all the silt settled down, and we got some real good visibility.
Yeah, this is a lot cleaner than Lanai. I guess the lava fields filter out all the water from Mauka.
Now you're gonna be diving off of this drop with all the roy and the other big game, and I'm gonna be sticking more on the shallow side of the reef.
Yeah, speaking of Roy, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one. Eh? Now I noticed when you make your dive, you pop your ears on the way down and kick on the way down. Some guys go down negative point, right?
Yeah, I like to be positive down to about 35 than neutral down there. I'd rather err on the side of safety.
And you try and stay as still as possible.
Yeah, actually, the less commotion you make, the better the chance of getting close to the fish. And I like to get real close.
Now you got one on this shot, this dive anyway.
Yeah, see, even though you made your shot already, I'm always looking around, looking for trophies or looking for sharks or whatever.
Now that's uku.
Yeah,
Great snapper.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Good eating and very unusual for a spear fisherman to shoot a freediver.
Now they normally come out of the blue off that reef, right?
Yeah, I was chasing a moo, and then this one happened to come by at the end of the dive, so I luckily made a good shot. Yeah, here I'm trying to get it out without the spear pulling through. We don't want to lose one like this.
Yeah, please. Now that one's about how big you think?
5-6 pounds, but usually I'll start shooting them from 3 pounds. This is a precarious shot. You know, sometimes the string can cut right through the flesh.
Oh, I see. So you just put the death grip on them, right?
Right, we don't want to lose this one.
Yeah, we don't want to lose them.
I have my hands very deep into the gills, and there's no way he's going to get away.
Oh, that's a nice one, boy. That's a trophy, though. Here we go. My turn. Like I said, I'm on the shallower side of the drop-off over here. Little bit of a surge, but, well, cannot help. A lot of palani and small kole. Take your shot when you can.
All right, good shot. What was the second jerk for? Hey, all right.
Got 2 fish, huh? Yee, talk about lucky.
Yeah, double. That's really terrific.
Look like palani.
Were you waiting for them to line up?
Yeah.
Or was it luck?
Yeah, right. Good shot. Sometimes you gotta get lucky, like I say. I couldn't believe it myself. I had to look close. Look for you too. All right. Well, Gary, looks like we're back down deep, and this time the target fish is a Roy, yeah? That's a blue dot grouper, right?
Yeah, that looks like a good size one. Well, maybe a 3-pounder.
Good eating, eh?
Oh, yeah, one of the best. You know, any way you prepare it, comes out real moist.
Now, here's another dive. This is a deep one too, boy. You're off that drop. It looks like about 35, maybe 40.
35, 40 feet.
Yeah.
And I think I saw a uhu on this one.
Now, I'm always impressed how slow you move, and you just have to take your time.
Well, I like to conserve my energy and move very slowly and deliberately so you don't spook the fish. And I always like a real still target.
It seems like you lay the gun on the rock too.
Yeah, I stayed on a long time. And
pick your shot there. Now this one, you got that look like one parrotfish in the distance. You drilled them though.
Yeah, nice green uhu.
Now they say the blue one is the male, and the red one is the female.
Yeah. So here I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. See, I'm also gutted the uhu with the shot.
You got it. Yeah. That's a nice one though. That's a real trophy too. Most people would really be.
Yeah, that might be 5-6 pounds.
That's enough food to feed more than one family, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. For my own self, I like to shoot 1 3/4 to 3 pound uhus in a steam them up.
Those are moister?
Yeah, these big ones get the tendency to dry out when you bake them.
Now I notice when you go up really slow and always looking around.
Well, some people want to rush up, but I like to take my time going up looking for other fish as well as conserving my breath and energy.
You're looking for your next target fish.
Right.
That's a nice blue hood. This once again, I'm back on the shallow part and working the yellow-eyed kole is the one that I like. Or sometimes you get close to an uhu. In this case, you get lucky again.
Good hit shot, Mike.
Yeah. That's the small red uhu.
Yeah, that's perfect for eating.
Yeah, perfect for eating, like you said. The only thing, hard to scale sometimes. The scales are so big. Yeah, looking around for the floater. There you go. Like you said, you put your hand on the fish.
Was I hogging the floater?
I don't know. I found my floater. Mine is empty. But anyway, that was good fun. That one was a nice one. My wife would be really happy with that one. Anything to sting.
Right, right.
Here we go. Okay. Chuck one up for Mike. Back to the reef again. The depth I'm diving is about maybe 12 to 15. It's comfortable for me, but you're going down much deeper. The
Yeah.
dive length is about how long you think? Minute?
Well, I'll do a minute to 2 minutes 15 at the most.
Now you were saying earlier that you don't like to do a lot of hyperventilating because it's dangerous.
Yeah, I might do 3 or 4 breaths, and I used to do a lot more when I was younger, but now I like to be real safe and not over hyperventilate.
Aha! Octopus, taco.
Yeah, I was trying to be a pro and get it without shooting it, but he got away.
Uh,
So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to spear him.
you had enough air, huh? Gee, you stayed down on that one. That's a long one. Now these guys, as soon as they hit the rocks, they disappear, boy.
Yeah, I'm not a taco man, but this one I couldn't miss.
Now you said earlier too that this one had a couple legs missing, eh?
Yeah, these octopus are capable of regenerating, so they might give up a leg to an ulu or an eel and just grow them back, you know.
Now you're actually flipping the head inside out to kill it.
Yeah, I turn the head inside out to immobilize them and pull off the ink sac.
The entrails.
Uh-huh.
Just clean them on the water.
Yeah, and just throw them on the kui and then ready to cook.
Okay, back to the reef. A lot of fish on that reef, boy. That's right outside Kona too. Nice and clean, huh? Here we go. That's the yellow-eye kole. Small target, hard to shoot. I'm bragging now. Nice place though. Had a lot of fish.
Yeah, I was surprised how much fish we saw.
Here we go. Another deep dive for you. That drop went down a long ways.
Yeah, I have a depth meter, and this was about 43 feet down.
That's where you find the menpachi and alai mama and.
Yeah, I found this little hole with menpachi inside, and here I speared a nice fat one.
Now that's using that 3-prong that you designed. Huh?
Yeah, it's a special gadget that I made, and it really helps me shoot small game.
Very accurate.
Real accurate. You see, even small game, I'll shoot them in the head.
That's a deep dive. You can see just by looking at it. It's a long ways down.
Yeah, not too many people want to go that deep for menpachi, you know.
That's one of my favorites to eat, though.
Oh yeah,
Menpachi.
fry them up.
Fry them up good. A lot of small bones, though. Here we go. Almost to the top here.
Well, that's an artistic shot.
Yeah, nice, huh? Well, Gary, back to the crystal clear waters of Kailua Kona. That was a good day.
Wow, look at that water.
Now that's a popao, right?
Right.
Yeah, I like that fish. Good for making soup and stuff. Right on the reef, though.
Yeah, here's a good stock.
I was watching you and learning, try and move real slow, not to transmit any of the vibes.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes, right?
Mike, why don't you invent a repeating spear gun?
Yeah, so we can get some firepower down there. Oh, sometimes when you gotta try and get that second and third shot, boy, ooh, man.
Oh, look at that. Immobilize the tail, huh?
Yeah, immobilize the tail. I know that you shoot him in the carburetor, I get him in the tail. Now that's a nice moana kale.
Yeah, one of my favorites, Mike. Steam them off, real ono.
Oh, good fish, boy. We hook those on damashis and flies in deeper water. Good fighters.
What's the biggest one you've seen?
I've seen them up to about 3.5. That's big too. They get bigger, you said, huh?
Yeah, I think I've had some maybe 5, 6 pounds, but
Wow.
those are really exceptional.
Oh, those are real trophies, huh? And the stringer getting full, slow by slow.
And tangled.
Yeah, entangled, yeah. You like to use those plastic buoys, huh? The one the lifeguards use. Handy.
Yeah, I was way ahead of my time. I got those in the mid-70s, and they're still good today.
Now here's a deep dive. That's about 40, I think. Now you said once you pass about the 30-foot mark, you get pretty much neutral already.
Yeah, some guys like to load up on the lid so they sink down with less commotion, but it's better to be safe and be slightly positive point.
Hmm.
Like right now, I'm neutral.
There you go, lining up. Once again, you like all headshots, huh?
Yeah, with practice, even on a small game, you can hit the head, like in this case.
With this three-prong mechanism or system that you have, you can really take those real headshots, like you said. Once
Yeah.
again, looking around.
Yeah, this is incredibly accurate. The whole length of the spear in front of you is in front of you, so you can aim real well.
Now that's the graphite shaft, right?
Yeah, the graphite is lighter and has more speed. The aluminum or fiberglass would be heavier with a bigger impact.
That's the black-eyed kole. Really good eating. In fact, I took those home that night, and my wife was really happy I brought them home. Now that's what
Alright.
you call a full stringer, Gary. Getting there.
Yeah, we're working on it.
That spot that you were diving by, that drop-off, had a whole bunch of those black kole.
Yeah, I like to pick them off one at a time, and if you act real calm, you can not spook the whole school.
Yeah, there must have been a couple, 2-3 dozen over there, I think, in one spot. Well, that's a lot of good eating right there.
See, with the fish flapping around like that, I have gloves so I don't get cut by one of the knives.
Now here's the guy that's always around, this gray wrasse
Yeah,
in the Leah family.
Mr. Slimy, huh?
Yeah. He's always so curious. Here we go. My turn. Going down. Now I noticed you stay on the water or in the water for about 5-6 hours. Long dives, huh?
Yeah, I try to conserve my energy, and my dives are long. I do frequently do 6, 7, 8 hour dives.
Well, that's a long time in the water. You get all wrinkled, huh?
Like a prune.
Yeah, like a prune is right. Like you said, some of these fish, as soon as you go down, they seem to know that you have some bad intentions, They seem to run away.
Yeah, so I like to move real deliberately and not spook them and not give off any bad vibrations or...
Now, here's a trophy that we saw earlier.
Oh, nice one.
That's the Blue Dot Roy again.
Yeah, this looks to be about, 3.5 pounds?
Headshot again. Right there, right in the carburetor. That's a really nice fish. I had to come and check it out.
Yeah, gingerly poke the koi through it.
Boy, frisky though. Like I said, they good on a rod and reel too. They fight real well.
Yeah, usually I have a clothespin to keep the fish up, but I forgot it on this dive.
Just a regular clothespin.
Right,
Oh, cocked and ready to go again.
Yeah, the beauty of that gun is that you can reload in a few seconds.
Well, Gary, it's been a great dive. It's been about 5 hours. I think I'm getting kind of wrinkled already.
Yeah, I had a great time, Mike. Great water.
Yeah, really, really nice water and good day. I really enjoyed it. We did good.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice one. Right, here we go. Not bad.
Oh, it's a good catch.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, look the size of that one.
Yeah. How big do you think the uku is, Gary?
Looks like about maybe 6 pounds.
Yeah, good size one.
Nice fish, yeah.
Nice one. Huh? This one is good.
Yeah, that's the Roy from
Yeah.
the South Pacific, introduced in the 50s.
Blue Dot Roy. Good eating, eh?
Good eating. That's one of my favorites.
So how do you cook them? Just
Well, most people like to steam them, but I like to fillet them, bread them, and fry them.
oh, I like this one right here. This is my favorite.
Yeah, we don't have that on Lana, In fact, it's the first time I've seen it that big.
Yeah, these are really good eating, the black-eyed kole. The yellow-eyed kole is the smaller one, which is over there, but this one is really, this is delicious.
Is this the one they also call the king kole?
I think so.
Yeah.
We steam those.
Yeah, Old King Kole. No, that's not right. Boy, I fried up that Roy like Gary said, and it was terrific. I'd like to say a special thanks to Gary Onuma for diving with me. I'd also like to say thanks to Captain Ruben Rubio and Don Subtle for taking us diving. Next week, Fishing Tales heads for Hilo Bay to do some bottom fishing with Alan Okuda and his friends. We're after the oio, tape, and some big toao. Then we head to his restaurant and cook up the toao Korean style. It's going to be a tasty show, so hope to see you again next week for another Fishing Tale.
I'm off to get catch my fishing tails. Hang 'em up high with a silver nail. Gonna bring back another fishing tail, so I can tell everybody my big, big fishing tail.